What's happening, folks, and welcome to an episode of Stars of Tomorrow, an FM20 series where we look at some of the young players on the game and see how they get on in the course of their careers according to Football Manager. Now, a few things to go through first. First of all, thank you for supporting the series and sticking around with it. I know it's been not many uploads you'd like, but I'm going to try and correct that. But this leads on to the next bit. This is a request series. Essentially, going forward now, it's videos on request. So if you have a player, I do a review on him. I found when I was doing these reviews, I was doing the same kind of players and the same positions all the time. So I'm going to defer to you guys for who we do. I think at the start of next year on FM21, if there is one, with all the uncertainty in the world, I will start with a couple. I'll just get the series going. And then after that, we'll go back to requests. So down below, guys, how to request a player is very simple. Leave the name and as much info on that player as possible. So the player, the name, the position, the age, all the info you possibly can give me to help me find that player. And I'll go and get him. And I will reply to your comments once I've done the video. I'll reply when you post it, saying thank you, so to acknowledge it. And I'll reply again when I have the episode number and the date it's going to go live in. So today is a player that was suggested by a subscriber or / viewer, could be both, called Adam Hlozek. Oh God, I can't say that name. What else is new, guys? So a young right winger who's got one thing I love in a winger, which is pace. Can play up front as well. If we go to development here, he's a natural in that position. The problem is, can't get like more in depth on that. No player trait. I would say sort of two-footed. Not definitely, but reasonable left foot. So it's not a big problem playing out on wide left. Pace massive, 16. 17 flair, 15 determination, and of course 16 years old. He starts very good for a 16-year-old. 14 penalty taking stands out for me for a 16-year-old. On a youth contract at Sparta Prague, interesting Man City. So yeah, you might have to start and act quickly. When did he sign his new contract? 2018. Okay, so bear that in mind actually. So it's been a couple of seasons, so you could get him early on in the save, but obviously let me know, guys, what happens with that if you do sign him. So yeah, let's go forward to the first jump and go from there. So guys, just also a quick FYI on these videos, I don't do more than one run through on a player. So I don't just do like, runs until the player becomes ultimately amazing, because that would just be unrealistic, and also it could be very time consuming. So I'll just try and be honest and play it like I'm playing a normal save. I'm just simulating so many years, and we see how it gets on. So he's 20 years old now. He's moved to Man City. Overall, we've seen slow increases in his abilities. 18 flair stands out still. Pace is good. 2 new player traits of tries tricks and likes to beat men repeatedly. He's got a bit more familiarity on the left hand side, I think. Or maybe not. I think that's what you're saying. He's more on the right mid position that's now available. Worth £13 million at Man City, linked with loans to New England and Philadelphia. Injuries. 2 injuries there are major. We've got a hip injury for 2 months and a broken foot for 3 months. Not good. So how's he got on? So 59k. That's the lowest fee I've seen on a review ever. Even the ones that have been youth players have seen bigger compensation fees than that. Went to Renoa. Well, I don't. Again, I'm not in the right fair mind to say names today. 21 appearances, 11 goals and 2 assists. Then Man City getting back and do what they always do. Don't play him. Which is when you see Man City get a player on review on young player, you kind of get a bit pessimistic about the whole thing, don't you? Really, if you've gone to someone like a Torino or something like that, or who they will play more, I'm more confident. But we'll see. I don't know what happens next, so we'll have to wait and see. So, yeah, confirmation, any contract? No, nobody's clause in there. Didn't think there would be. So yeah, it's the second. Well, it's technically it's the second jump now. Let's go. So he's moved clubs, guys. He's now gone to Real San Sebastian, and again we're seeing not massive increases in his abilities overall, but the pace is still there, the flair's still there. The injury record for him, and this is maybe where we stopped last time with this broken foot here, is not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not terrible either, in my opinion. A glancing view of that. So how has this played out then? So Man City took the old average of a young player not playing. Then they loaned into Aston Villa. He got 6 goals in the Premier League, which is good. Well, 5 goals in the Premier League, 6 in total in his career there. Went to Serie A. No, he didn't. La Liga. Not my day-to-day, is it, guys? 16 goals and 2 assists. Then 7 goals, 4 assists. So a bit of a change there. Where they've been playing him, we can't see that. But interesting, looking at his stats here, I think that pace is definitely a thing. But yeah, I mean, for a free transfer, it's a bargain. He's worth £13.5 million now. So it's a bit. Look at the long-term plans. We prefer not to play for Man City. No shit. Don't play him. You don't want to go back there, does he? Fair play to him. So yeah, let's continue. So folks, he's still there. And again, stable. I mean, I think there's 2 slight increases here. But nothing that's jumping out as a massive increase since we were last with him. His value's gone up to £25.5 million, so that's increased. Injury record, so look at this again. Again, that's stabilised. I don't think that's increased much at all. So that's good. That's encouraging. So we saw the first 2 seasons here at Real San Sebastian. Then he got 11 goals and 3, 9 and 4, 10 and 3, 10 and 1. So this is one of those situations that I think is perfect. That some of point up. Not incredible stats, but look at the goal return. You know, it's not bad, is it? He's got 10-9 season. That's not bad for a guy who is, I think, a right winger that is not very strong on his left foot and not in the stats. Finishing composure and things like that are not amazing. Mind you, how many of those are penalties? You can see the bottom screen there. There's only 4 in that season there. So there's also, I didn't know you could see that. So look at that season when he got 16. No penalties there. No penalties. 3 penalties. So there's not penalties he's scoring them. It's open play. So that's interesting to see. Very interesting to see. Knocking goals in consistently. So, and for free transfer, perfect. And I think obviously if you're not an idiot like Man City are and get this guy in and develop him better, I think you can get more out of him. So yeah, we'll do one more jump to see if that kind of goal return continues or if it drops off when the pace eventually dies off with the age he gets to. So he's now at Porto. He's just joined them based on the screen at the bottom there. I'm going to see it, and the pace dropped off. He's now 32 years old. I think the last screen was his prime, so I'm not going to go back to that too much because not much difference other than the pace. Injury record, again, a few more now, but that part of his career, I would expect that, to be honest with you, maybe. So, let's have a look here. So 10, then 10, 7 and 5, 10 and 9. Then he got 7 and 1, went to Valencia for £4.4 million, got 4 and 3. That first season then got 2 and 8, obviously gained to the lap out his career. And £1.7 million Porto signed him for and barely used him. So I think he's cheap and the division now 14 and 14. So usable for the right team. I think I'm left wondering what might have been with him if he had been played more in the start of his career. But at the right club, he's got the ability to score goals. It's been proven. Look at the goal return, 271 games, 87 goals. For stats that were a bit less than this, he's usable again. I think there's more potential in this guy if you get him earlier on. Thank you so much for suggesting, my friend. If you've got another player down below, guys, let me know down in the comments section. I would say there's already a player being asked to do for the next episode, so I'll be doing that one next. I can't remember what the guy's name is now, but I'll find out in the comment section. And if you've got a player want to do, guys, leave his info down below and his name and as much details on him as possible, and I will reply to you on the fact to acknowledge the receipt of the request, and then I'll obviously let you know later on by another reply that we've got an episode number and a day is coming out live. So thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you have. Hit the like button down below, and I'll see you all next time. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, Stay safe. Bye bye.